Hi guys, welcome to the episode of The Road to Glory where we are going to go pretty hard today. Now, obviously if you guys missed the rewards video, that was done and released yesterday. We bought some players. You can sell some stuff as sold on the trade pile, likes of Rakitic 32k, sold Sanabria, sold Lozano. I did keep the other informs in case potentially I can use them in SBCs in the future, maybe Christmas SBCs. Who knows? So if you guys do want any MSP, PSN codes or cheat game codes, guys, go and check out g2a.com. Their link is down below. If we try and hit over 3,000 likes, that'd be absolutely brilliant. And guys, subscribe to me if you're not subscribed already. This is literally going to be the last time I list all that stuff up. If it doesn't sell, getting discarded, get a little bit of extra coins. Make sure you do hit that bell button, guys, to get notified when an upload does go live. So we've got a few minutes. It's still a Thursday as I'm recording this, but to warm up the day, guys, I am going to go for some SBCs. I'm going to do the loan ones. Obviously, them ones may come in handy further down the line. And the one we're actually going to go with is the loan Peter Schmeichel, where we're committing these players to get it, but it's an 82 rated team, 67 chemistry, and these players more likely I'm not going to use. Well, I say I might not want to use, but I probably will want to use them further down the line, and that one does give us a 20-game loan, Peter Schmeichel as well. Now, obviously, he's not going to be a super sub. He's not even going to be a starter for my first 20 games. He's going to be a starter for my final 20 games of this weekend league, and hopefully he can add some extra wins onto me. But the other SBC I wanted to do was the the marquee matchups. One of them cost me a little bit. This one didn't really cost me much. One Dortmund player, one Bayern player. We're getting rid of Coleman. We paid 8k for him, I think, 5k. But he's going to go now. He's not a player I use. And the rest of the team I don't really use either. But it's 79 rated, 6 Bundesliga, but I've gone with a lot on team chemistry, 90. So that's them cleared out. The next one is Genoa and Sampdoria. This one's non-rare team apart from Kolarov, 77 rated, and it's 76. We're completing that one. That gives us 2 done. And then we've got River Plate and Boca Juniors. So we've got loads of... I just got what I had, guys. Didn't buy anything. I just used these players I had in the club and to do it. And we still got the 650k, sorry. And Copenhagen and Bromby. Now this one is on the limit. This guy cost me 3,000. This guy, I had him in the club. Who else did I buy him? Yeah, I bought him for 1.1, and there's maybe one more I paid for, 3.8 for him. So that's where Oli, and maybe him as well, 800 for him, 850 for him. So that's where the main expense of the team did come from, 1.9 actually. Pretty expensive SBC this one, but I wanted the players, I wanted to complete, and it doesn't really give me much. It gets me a rare consumable pack, but even then that could come in very, very useful. So with that said, that's a marquee matchups complete and the loan of Schmeichel. Probably further into the week, or maybe even Sunday, we may do the other SBC, but we're going to open these packs to see what we get. So we've got the Premium Electrum Players Pack. I'm hoping I can at least make some money from this. We get a board player, that's nice. Is it going to be imagine we're getting a huge player for this. Not really. De Vrij. Van Dijk. Isn't Van Dijk worth a bit? Isn't Van Dijk worth a bit? He was. We actually get 2. We get De Vrij as well. Yeah, I'm going to flip him. So we made our money back already. I'm going to flip him. We've got a perfect impact there with Hot. Hold all them. May come in useful. So not a bad pack at that one. We've got the Rare Consumables pack, which we'll open now, because this one just gives us 4 squad fitnesses, which is pretty good. Left wing to left mid. And some other stuff, which I'm probably not going to use. But we'll keep it anyway. We get... Probably going to finish off with these. Premium Gold Player Pack with 3 rares. If I can get a board from this, it'd be nice, but I'm not expecting it. No board, so obviously we get the 3 rare players. If we can hit someone who isn't a huge... Well, yeah, it's not. It's a Swansea Korean, who we've already got. We actually hit another Swansea. We're getting a lot of Strong Link players here. I'll hold on to them, and all 3 of the rare players, and including that Lopez, will get rid. So that's some more money in the bank. And now we've got the rare gold pack and the jumbo premium gold pack. So I'm going to open the jumbo premium gold pack first, hopefully to get something nice. No board. Wow, not even a rare player. Who's that give us? Zivkovic. A right mid from Benfica. Cleverly Hernandez. How much is he worth? I'm taking the money. So 4.9, 4.8, 4.7, 4.5, 4-5 was cheapest up until that point. 4-4. 4-4 is the cheapest, isn't it? 4-4. So I'm gonna go 4-3. If I can get 4.3 for him, that would be very, very nice. So let's get rid of Traore. Not a player which I'm going to use, and he's obviously going for an enhanced amount now. We get some alright stuff, I suppose, but it all pots down to this pack. We've already hit Van Dijk. He goes for a little bit anyway, but this is the pack we're hoping to get some at no board. Damn. 3 rare players. Do Mexican Hernandez? No. Corona? No. Carlos Vela. 82 rated. Obviously one of the high rated ones which everyone uses for the SBCs. Mate as well. I was after him at the start of the game. Doesn't sell now, but yeah, we'll hold on to him. CM to CDM and left mid to left wing. We get the Dortmund away kit as well. We'll hold on to all that stuff, guys, and hopefully get rid of CenturyLink field for a little bit of coin. And it's not looking like it sells, is it? Not even any bids. Right, so let's, how much is that quick sell for? 56. We'll list it for 200. Get in profit, and hopefully we'll get rid of it. So I want to check the player price of Van Dijk. Didn't expect to get him, but we did. And the team, if you've not seen it, guys, that was in yesterday's episode. But I will be showing you that in a second. Van Dijk, how much do you go for, young man? I don't understand why he's so much of a player. 22,250. 22,250. 23,500. 24. So 23,250 I'm gonna go for a fresh one. And then that's some money. So made money on the draft, so 23,250, and hopefully someone buys him. 23,250, yeah, there we are. So hopefully someone buys him, and not a 22. I forgot how much was it. 23,250, yeah. And drop it down to 19. So that's him done. We've sold someone. I don't know who it is. List them up because I don't think they're going to be worth any coins anyway. And overall, guys, a pretty successful marquee matchups. And that Traore sold for 4.3. All well and good. This stuff probably end up discarding it at the end of the episode, but I had fun. 15 games of FUT Champions to show you guys today. Hopefully we can pick up a few wins and finish pretty nicely for the first week in November. So guys, the first 5 games, first opponent, Muller, Royce, Inform, Brandt from this week's Team of the Week, or maybe not. No, last month's, wasn't it? Because I got him as a red version, I think, and also Rodriguez one to watch. This game started off pretty well for us. Ball through to Martial, simple finish into the far corner. Clinical, obviously switched to the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow with Martial up front, Benzema on the left striker, Griezmann, Cam, Dembele right centre mid. I think I talked about it at the start of the video. Anyway, so today was going to be the first bunch of games to get us kick-started for this weekend. Obviously, I want to keep on getting better finishes throughout the week. Throughout the month, sorry, and we're progressing not as much as some other YouTubers. Obviously, Pat Luck is a big thing as well, and prices players do sell for on the market, and we haven't been able to bring in massive players. Obviously, we've got a lot of money, but I think we're doing it a little bit different compared to others. And one of the things we are doing a lot different, guys, is the fact that we are getting a war fund ready for Black Friday and them promotions, because player prices absolutely crash, and that's when I want to take advantage and maybe bring in a few icons, maybe bring in the likes of Luis Suarez, and maybe, who knows, we might even get to the likelihood of bringing in a Cristiano Ronaldo, because that would be absolutely game changing. So we go 1-0 up in this game, second game now, and the first game obviously finished in a rage quit. You can see Griezmann with the ball over to Dembele, nice bit of link up, make it 2-0 in the 24th minute, and for some reason, and I never had this last week, guys, my opponent pressed the start button really quickly and does exit the game, which was surprising for me, not something that I did expect, and with that, it did give us a chance to get games over and done with pretty quickly. I think it started around 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock on Friday afternoon. Third game up against Dybala, Mertens, Brozovic scare card, which wasn't activated, but all the scare cards are activated now, and a few other nice players as well. This one, As you can see, as we start off the game, guys, he had a lot of pass and play in the middle, but we were shutting him down pretty fast in the centre of midfield and starting our own attack. Now, Alba and Herrera, honestly, noticeable difference in my attack and defending with them in there. And you can see nice turn in there from Griezmann, completely spills it past Nainggolan and drives it into the bottom corner, making it 1-0 in the 38th minute. Obviously, the game had lasted a lot longer than the previous ones, and something we were definitely looking to work on, and it continued into the second half, guys. That 1-goal lead isn't good enough on FIFA, you should know that by now. Ball through down to Alba through to Benzema, and Alba gets his assist in the third game of his appearances in the weekend league. 2-0 in the 77th minute, Benzema proving his worth, but then again, not an expensive player who I wanted to put in. 700k is still a lot of money to have on the account. We could bring in the likes of Suarez if we wanted to, but I honestly think he's going to be shaving another 100+ k off him, and I want to be able to afford some icons come the end of this month. So third game, third rage quit. Was not expecting that. This game, this bunch of games, guys, is the first 5 qualification period. Fourth game, up against Schmeichel, Manolas, Alderweireld, Inform Valencia, De Bruyne, Kante with his new player card picture, Nainggolan, and a few other tidy looking players. Nice pass and play. Benzema puts us 1-0 up in the third minute. Very, very fast attack. Started from nothing really, but just looking for the runs of the players, and it worked wonderfully. Then, garbage defending by me. Passes the ball out, ball through, gets it through to De Bruyne. Simple finish for him. He makes it 1-1. In the 7th minute. That was a really, really nasty decision by me, and something which I need to take out my game pretty fast, which is passing out at the back, just because the passing seems to have completely changed come the new patch. Then into the middle of the first half, you can see the ball being held up nicely, waiting for the runners, gets it through to Martial, who puts it in off the post, guys, and makes it 2-1 in the 34th minute. Very, very nice finish, and his low-driven shots from that area are alright, but when it comes close to the keeper, more likely the keeper's going to be saving them as well. So these games, guys, we are going to be talking about a 15-game period, which I am up to now, but you guys will see what happened at the end. These are the 5 games, and the first 5 games, and this one, 2-2. As soon as we were scoring, he was scoring, and it was becoming one of them repetitive FUT Champions games, which a lot of you guys will be involved in every weekend, where you score 1 goal after a long time of grinding at your opponent's goalkeeper, and then guess what, he goes up front and he scores, you know, takes it away out of you. But an interception by Casemiro, fast counter attack, as you can see, Dembele all the way through to Martial. Martial waits for the keeper to commit and puts it in past Schmeichel, making it 3-2 in the 60th. That was a trigger point for my opponent. He became very reckless in his play, wasn't really disciplined in midfield and defence, and more gaps started opening up for me and giving me the opportunity to put the ball into dangerous areas a lot quicker. 71st minute, you can see him backing me off through to Semedo. Semedo gets the ball. Semedo, guys, gets a shot off which hits the post, bounces through to Benzema. You might have thought that Semedo may have scored, but that's what happens when you start hitting the ball and hitting decent shots with your right back in the game. Alba through to Herrera, through to Casemiro, Casemiro through to Griezmann, Griezmann to Benzema, Benzema to Griezmann, Griezmann completely rounds the defender, gets the brilliant chip over Schmeichel, and that is 5-2 in the 81st minute. Game killed off, looking very good for our lead now as well. Obviously a 3-goal lead in that time of the game is always nice to get, but the 85th minute, ball through to Griezmann. Griezmann completely bamboozles the defender, but you can see it's not just a defender, it's everyone. Everyone wasn't having a good day for him. 6-2 in the 86th minute. That was the final goal of the game, guys, and that does take us to 4-0. Now, if you guys have followed the series, I may not have explained it to you before, but I've never gone 5-0 in the Road to Glory. You can see 1 win away from it, and our 5th game and the final qualification game of today, up against Kante, Inform Fernandinho, Eriksen, Herrera, Antonio, Rashford, Rose, Van Dijk by Aurier, and I forgot to see who his goalkeeper was, who we'll see in a minute actually. Brilliant turn there from Benzema, Benzema back to Griezmann, Griezmann back to Benzema, and then Casemiro with an absolute rocket past the keeper, puts us 1-0 up in the 15th minute. That was a tidy finish. Like, Casemiro not got a good reputation for his long shots, but honestly, when he's given the chance to smack them and he gets it on target, they are going to be going in that top corner. Semedo through to Dembele, Dembele through to Semedo, Semedo through to Benzema. Benzema makes it 2-0 in the 22nd minute, and we were just pushing now towards getting the 5th win. We're feeling comfortable. We're playing pretty nice FIFA as well, and obviously long distance shots. Benzema rockets one in, makes it 3-0 in the 26th, and that was looking like it was game over for my opponent, and he wouldn't be coming back into it, even though it was that early on, because he had no shots up until this point, and we were just bossing him in the attack and defence. Got lucky here with a deflection back to Casemiro, who's able to restart the attack, down through to Griezmann through to Herrera, and Herrera gets a goal, guys, in the 35th minute, making it 4-0. Brilliant goal by Herrera, and Bakayoko in that position more than likely wasn't scoring, so I think that's been a very, very swift change to the team. Now, then we get caught on a bit of a counter, ball through to random player, Rashford through to Antonio through to Eriksen powers it in, 4-1 in the 55th minute, and then the rest of the game was spent with me attacking, him not really doing much, and I think my opponent got a little bit frustrated in the dying parts of the game, as we are able to earn ourselves, guys, 4 rage quits out of 5 games. We went for a shot, brilliant save by the keeper, goes out for a corner which deflects off Van Dijk, start button was pressed, and guess what, we are given the win. So 5 and 5 and 4 rage quits from there. Now, is it going to stay like that? We'll have to wait and see. Let's show you now how we finished after 15 games. And after 15 games, guys, we finished 12 and 3. We come up against one pro player. I think he plays for an Italian team. I did some research on him. We lost to a Gfinity player as well. And then we lost to someone who I potentially shouldn't have lost to, but I was playing some bad FIFA. Now, in them games, taking it away, and not obviously you guys don't get to see the highlights, take away from it, we didn't actually get smashed in them. We lost by 1 goal every time, and I think 2 of the 3 losses were in extra time as well. So take something away from that at the least, and does put us in a good position. Now, to clear off the trade pile for the end of the day, guys, you will be able to see what has sold from what we got at the start. We have got rid of Van Dijk for 23,250, Central Link Field for 200, 700, 350, 700, 200, Perseverance paying through. Even that player sold there. Wetton, Potuk, and guys, we did get rid of our man Bakayoko. Reason being, not going to feature in our team, and Herrera is the new main man in there. Now, we've got this stuff on the trade pile, but I think it's been all week, guys, we've been trying to list it, so we're just going to take the few coins that we are going to get from it and call it there anyway. So after your first 15 games, guys, or how many other games you have played of the your FUT Champions, let me know your records after 15 games. Obviously, it would have been nice to not pick up 3 losses in the first 15, but what can you do, you know? So there we are, done, ready for tomorrow. Don't know what the aim is for tomorrow. We'll have to wait and see, but fingers crossed we can pick up some nice wins and do the business going forward.